Good afternoon. Thank you for tuning in to Books, Incense, and Brown Liquor. It's your girl, Tanya. Now, look, today has been a day of technical difficulty, but I'm trying my best to remain calm. This is not a rant video. What this video is about is my book review of Home Before Dark by Riley Sager. Take two. All right. So, Home Before Dark by Riley Sager. This book literally just came out and I could not wait to get my hands on it. I wanted to be the first to talk about Home Before Dark. So, I like his writing. What I like about it is he gets straight to the point. He gives you everything you need to know without dragging out the story. I ain't saying no names. So anyway, this story is about a family. And at first, I'm not gonna lie, when I first started reading this book, I thought it was cliche. I'm like, oh, please don't be another cliche ass. Family moves into a house, and then as soon as they move in, bump in the night, lights, camera, action. Like all the fucking same cliche ass haunted house shit. So I was like, please don't be that. And it wasn't. It wasn't. So let's talk about it. A mother and a father and their 5-year-old daughter, they move into a house that has a very like creepy history. Like generations of people have died in the house. Like all types of shit has gone down. The house is like way cheaper than what it's worth. The asking price is way cheaper than what it's worth. Clue number one. Clue number two, okay? The house is called Baneberry Hall. For those of you that don't know, Baneberry is poison. And matter of fact, there's poison growing all over the damn landscape. So I don't know who would name their house after poison, but that's clue number two, that something's just not right, okay? So basically, it kind of reminds you of Amityville Horror, where this family moves into the house, and then some shit goes down, and they move out within 20 days, leaving everything behind. Okay? So what happens is, they live in this house, shit goes down, they move out 20 days later, and the father writes a book. I'm so sorry. Laundry's done. Anyway, the father writes a book about his experiences in the house. This book makes him rich. This book makes him famous. That's great for him. But for Maggie, growing up being the weird girl who grew up in this creepy ass house, she had a hard time making friends. So she has a love-hate relationship with this book. And she thinks her father lied and made it all up. So what happens is her father dies and he leaves the house to her. She didn't even know that they still own the house. So here we are 25 years later. She's left with this house. So her plan is to go there, renovate it and sell it, get it off her hands. But also she has an ulterior motive. She wants to know, is this house really haunted? Or did my father lie all these years? So when she moves back to this house, the shit starts going down. I'm not gonna lie. At first I was like, here we go, bump in the night, lights flicker, like just all the bells and whistles of the haunted house story cliche that you see repeatedly. So there was a part of me that was like, all right, let's hurry up and wrap this shit up. But that's not what happened. You're left with the question. First, you start to question, is this house really haunted? Because the people that inhabited the house, their history ain't so good either. Okay, so she does some digging. There's an unsolved mystery that took place years ago that we finally get our answers. So basically all the questions that she had at the end of the book, she does get her answers. And it's not what you think it is, and it's not who you think it is. So Riley Sager, I would say he did it again. I would say this book is a 4 out of 5 stars because to me, I don't think anything tops The Shining. That's just my opinion. There, I said it. To me, the best horror book I've probably ever read is The Shining. That was some shit. So I don't think anything tops that. If you know one, hey, drop it in the comments. Let me know. But as far as this book, Home Before Dark by Riley Sager, I would recommend it. So I enjoyed this book. Thank you for watching, and I wish you good reading. Bye-bye.